Yes, it has been a long time since I've done a video, but I've had a few health problems, to be fair. I mean, I go to the gym a lot, and the training is, well, I'm registered blind, I'm going blind, and the bodybuilding, taking the blood from my eyes, because my eyes are, they're anemic, and training is making me lose my eyesight quicker, and I can't drive no more, so I've actually haven't been going through the mill a little bit just lately, so I've had to cut down my training. I don't drive anymore, but the missus is learning, she's passed her theory, but we have had, some problems like that, and it's just put me off wanting to do videos. But I thought, no, come on, get back on track while you can still see. I'm not totally blind, I just can't go anywhere on my own anymore. I just don't see very well at all, everything's blurry and cloudy, and we have had a hell of a hot summer, and that fan has been a little whirlwind in this sump, because when it got to up there, my temperature controller, when it got to I'm set at 26.7, when it got to 27 it kicked that in, and then when it got back down it switched it off. So it's been a little godsend that. And you're looking at this black tub thing, well, I was sick and tired of everything going manky underneath it. So, and my reactor, look at that now, my reactor, hang on, just get my hand out the way. Look, clear white, no algae on my sponges for my skimmer, my return pumps, my auto top ups are all staying white. This part stays spotless. No light, no algae, because that was going brown, red, green, manky within a couple of weeks, and I was always having to clean it. Well, this little tub, what my chicken used to come in, well, has been a godsend. So I'll just put that over there like that, and it keeps that part of the sump in darkness. This side, yeah, I've got my hair stoning, blowing away. I just like them, to be fair. I let all the hair algae grow in here, but I'm getting a pink light very shortly, because apparently these LEDs in here, they're not the right spectrum to grow, your algae and that in it, your Cheeto and stuff like that. But this side I do have two sponges that I stick out the water slightly, and they're a bit like an algae scrubber, and every about once a month I take them out and they're covered in algae, and I rip that away. But any air algae that's growing in here now, I just leave, because if it's growing in here, it doesn't grow in my sump so much. My socks I change basically now every other day. I do, every other day, because I've got a few of them now. And that's how I keep this going. A dirty sump, hopefully, is a clean tank. And this is where I put my powders in, like I say. I use my KH, magnesium, and all three. And I transfer, them two basically together, that one on its own. And I've had really trouble testing my salt with my hydrometer. It's been a nightmare. When you get your salt from the shop and it comes in at 27, I keep mine at about 24. So my missus, I said to her, I just can't test the salt anymore. So she bought me one of these. A digital salt tester. They're not cheap. They're 125 quid. But look, I've switched it on, look. I'll get a little pipette. I'll give some salt water. And then all you do is, some of you might even have one of these. You put a little bit of salt on there, bit of water, look. Right. And then you push read. Boom, 24, look. See, that quick. Worth every penny for me, for my eyes. I'll turn it off. So that's been a godsend, that has. I've got a digital pH tester as well, that I just drop in this, I'd hang it in the tank, give it about 10 seconds, and it tells me my pH. So they're about 45 quid then. I've just bought some new batteries for it, so that's a godsend. And my corals, I've found now, because I had a hell of algae bloom, I really did. It was terrible, I hated it, I nearly give up. So that's hence why I'm going to put some pink LEDs in there now, because apparently I ain't got the right spectrum with these. Even though them LEDs cost 150 quid, they're not good enough to grow plants and algae in. So I've got one coming from Amazon. It's costing me about 40 quid. It's a 100 watt pink LED spectrum for plants, So I'm getting one of them going in there. But I've been giving this the amino acids. It's not cheap, it's 23 quid. Brightwell amino acids, 40 drops, works out about 5 ml. I do it on a Wednesday and a Sunday. I'm only doing it twice a week because I want to keep my night rates down. And by the way, my night rates now are down to 10. There was always around 20. I've got them down to 10. But that, 40 drops of that, I put that in a little cup with a little, well, I actually feed it with this. And I squirt it over my corals, over them all. And I give it 5 minutes. It's about, you know, like I say, 40 drops. It's about 2 or 3 mil of that. And then after 5 minutes, I give it 2 caps of this plankton. That's about 10 mil in a little cup with the same pipette. I squirt it over the corals, right into them again. And then I give it another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then I use 10 mil of this, which I add with a little bit of tank water, and I use a turkey baster, and that's the coral food. And then since I've been giving them free, I mean, I've lost a lot of corals through air algae. Like I say, it's been a nightmare. And this is what it's looking like today. I've got a few new additions that are still climatising in, which I got on Saturday, because I've got a bleeding sea urchin up there that is massive, and it knocks things about. Move, Florence. And I got that torch at the weekend, and it was up there, on there, but that knocked it off today. So I thought, right, is it time to get rid of that sea urchin? But it's down there, it's only been down there a few hours, you know what I mean? And look at it, it's coming out. But I do really wanted to put it where them zoas are. And them zoas was here. But as you can see, I've got a bleeding anemone. I've got 3 of them now. Another one sprouted off, it's split. I've got someone coming next week who's going to take these 2 anemones out for me because they're a pain in the bum. They've killed all my pulsing coral. I had a beautiful patch of pulsing coral up there. And I got these zoas. As you can see, they're sat there, climatising nicely. But them, I don't want to keep there. Them, I want to go on that rock here. You know what I mean? I've moved them from here to there, because I was going to put the orange ones there. But I thought, no, I'll leave them there, but I want that anemone out, and then they're going to go there. And that will really like a nice bunch of zoas for my garden. And my other new addition is this blue and red acorn. That's climatising in the corner. Well, that's not going to stay there much longer. It's going to move, and it's actually going to go on there where them zoas are. And like I said, that is going to go up there, which it was there until that. I saw it going to knock it off, so I grabbed it. My Montipora, look, it just keeps growing. As people know, this video, it was dead for 2 years, and it's just come back. My tree there, look, my leather is blooming. They have just gone mental and big. And this bubble coral, well, it's just mental. It just keeps growing, but it keeps moving. Look at it from the side. Look at it. You know, my lights have just come on full whack now. I only keep them on now from 12, and my tank lights are out by 9 o'clock. And that's an hour of blue in the morning, hour of blue at night. And it's, basically I have my lights, my whites on 50 and my blue on 70 from 3 till 7. So they get 4 hours of that light, and then it starts dimming down as well. So I only have 4 hours, and my whites are only on 50. You know what I mean? And they're doing so well, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm buzzing with that, and that gets fed, you know. Like I say, I feed them. I squirt it into these, and look at my frog spawn. I've had that a long time, and I've got an Australian pink one as well. There's my hammer. Like I say, I feed these. I've never had a look with my candy cane, but I got told to move it up, because it was down in here, down there, and I've moved it up, and a couple of them are actually waking up, but I've lost a few of them, but I've never had a look. My mushrooms have gone to the back, and they're looking better because they was down here before that came along. But like I say, all this was covered in algae. It was, honestly, it was a mess. It was a nightmare. But I've slowly disappeared, kept on trying, pulling it out. I did a 4 or 5 day total blackout, which really helped. And look at my carpet, that one, that's my new one. Yeah, it is a bit mucky there, but I can't get to clean it because I don't want to move it and damage it. There's my old one, look. There's my original zoas. You know, like I said, I've got 3 anemones, but I want these 2 rose tips out. I'm going to keep that one there for the clownfish. She's a bugger, she won't let me go. She's bit the hell out of me just lately. She's a pain, you know. Sometimes I think I'm trying to help you, and yet all you're doing is just bites me. But I don't understand. But my other zoas are there. They've only been there a couple of days because, like I said, that's why that rock is so white. But that thing, look, it's a pain in the ass. But yeah, it's about 18 months old now. And like I say, them torches have just got bigger and bigger, and there's my new addition. But like I say, it's not out properly because, like I say, it's been plonked there just to save it from falling. All them mushrooms are just growing from everywhere. I have actually got a tube anemone in that tube, but it's a nighttime thing, so it's not out, and it's purple with like a toxic green centre with long purple tentacles. I don't know if you've seen it before or not on any of my videos, but yeah, it's asleep at the minute. And yeah, I've had ups and downs and a nightmare, but I've come back fighting. I've finally got the algae basically under control, and just by trying different things. But I hadn't used no chemicals, I hadn't used no carbon, I hadn't used no vodka, none of that dosing, nothing like that. All I've done is drop the lights, total blackout, fed less, more sock changes, water changes a little bit more often, but my water changes now are 7 to 10 days, and it's only 60 litres. You know what I mean? And like I say, I was always cleaning my sump out with the algae. I don't know if you can see any, but there's loads of air algae in here, but I think, well, if it's growing in here, it's sucking the nitrates. And now, my perimeters, my pH is about 8.2. My KH is about 8.9, 9.1, that's all it moves. My magnesium is 1350 to 1380, and my calcium is 1440 to 1450. That's all the move, and that's me dosing it manually every morning into here. And I haven't lost any fish, to be fair, no. They're all there, look at them. I've added a new one. I don't know if you saw Betsy before. She came from Australia, that Razzie. I tell you what, I called him Bert, they did in the shop, so I kept his name. But he'll eat on my fingers. And that, and look, you can see him all bothering me. Look, I can see me with the phone, can't you? But I'm going to try something here before I go. And people say fish don't recognise when it's tea time, right? Obviously they can't hear me, but all I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick up the tub of flakes and put it in front of them, and you watch them. Please don't let me down. Watch them. How mental they go. It's like showing a dog a lead. They know that this is their food, right? Look, here it is. Look, flakes. Like, see if they do it, right? Watching. Here they go. Oh, look at them. Look, look, look. You're telling me they don't know when it's tea time, look. And it ain't the tea time for another 2 hours, to be fair. And look, they recognise their food, look. See? Bless them. Yeah, I know you may think I'm mad, but I love them to bits, man. But yeah, look, they know their food when they see it, look. Yeah, mad innit, look. Walkies. I know I'm an idiot sometimes, but, you know, as long as I can see, I'm carrying on with this hobby as much as I can. Right, I'm getting down to me minutes now, so I'll just shut up and let you just have a nice look. That's it. And I'd love your comments on what you think to it for someone that's registered blind. Thinking my name, changing my name now to the Blind Reefer. Sorry, I was shaking a little bit. And, you know, just keep on going as long as I can. There's a few other things I want to do to it, but it's like I say, I can't get to these places now. I have to rely on other people for me water and stuff like that. But, you know, I took a backseat to YouTube. There was a lot of crap going on at one point, and it's not me, you know what I mean? And plus, I can't go on the live streams or out because I can't see with my eyes, and it just gives me pounding headaches. And they get sore and everything's go cloudy, but I thought, no, it's time I did one and just let people know why I haven't been about because of my eyesight, you know. I'm getting my head round it, you know. I've had a few anxiety problems as that as well with it, but who wouldn't be? I mean, I've just had my 50th birthday, you know what I mean, and now I only go to the gym twice a week and just do light stuff just to maintain the muscle I've got, you know what I mean. But one day I might do a video on and let you see who I am behind the voice, but I don't want to scare people, you know what I mean, not when I've got 3 heads. And yeah, I met Michael Aarons at the weekend in my local fish shop. He was there doing his, you know, whatever he was doing, sponsoring stuff and that, you know, selling his products and that. And I met him, I didn't realise how small he was. When he saw me, he went, bloody hell, you're a unit, aren't you? So I had a little banter with him and that, you know. So yeah, I met the man behind the live stream. But anyway, you lot, all take care, be lucky, and just drop me a comment on what you think to it, you know. Okay, take care, bye.